We're in line for our first panel, 2025. We're going to start it off. We're going to one we haven't been to before. We're going to the Fright Fest for Six Flags. We wouldn't have been here, but now we have our prestige passes for Knott's Berry Farm, which includes all the Six Flag parks. So this year, the first time together, we'll be going to Six Flags. So might as well come over and check out the panel, see what they have going on. So come in with us, thrill, chills, and good meals. See what's going on at Six Flags this year. We're excited.
And this year we have 3 IP-based attractions returning to the park. So we're very excited to have these 3 coming back specifically. The Conjuring, Saw, and Trick or Treat all returning, all with enhancements this year. I know a lot of you guys have been hitting me up on Instagram and stuff saying, what are you guys doing, tearing down mazes and rebuilding stuff? Well, it's because we're enhancing everything as we do every year, right? So a lot of new surprises and a lot of really fun partners that we're working with on all 3 of these attractions. So excited for those. I know you all have seen some of the improvements to the Saw maze already. Again, I keep getting photos sent to me. Hey, we got a new facade. What are you guys doing? All right, sweet. Yeah, no, we got all kinds of enhancements coming to these things. So be ready for that. It's going to be a really good year for the IP-based attractions here at Magic Mountain. We're returning original haunted mazes this year.
Yeah, our legacy mazes. So returning this year, obviously we have Willoughby's, Truth or Dare, Condemned, Forever Damned, Vault 666, but I want you guys to look out for some new enhancements that we added to our legacy attractions actually as well. And then Mike has something as well to say to this.
So, like I said, we're always upgrading things and moving things around at the park. So while we're not ready to announce it yet, just know that this will be the final time you can see some of these attractions at Magic Mountain. So make sure not to miss these, but it's in the essence of moving forward and building on what we want to do at the park. So yeah, there are some fan favorites that this may be the last chance you get, so make sure you don't miss our returning original houses as well.
Yeah, and shout out to our technical teams and our scenic teams at the park that are enhancing these legacy attractions so that you guys can enjoy them in a great, fantastic way. And then once again, our amazing cast, a shout out to them who bring these attractions to life, especially our Willoughby's cast. A lot of them have been there at Willoughby's for possibly 10 plus years, some of them.
5 seasons. So you have Plaza de la Muerte, our brand new last year, Plaza de la Muerte and Underworlds of Oz, the Scare Zones returning to their same areas. Grimlore Ridge and the Baja Ridge area of the park. Carn of Hell down in Bugs Bunny World. Exile Hill at the top of the park by Willoughby's Resurrected. City Under Siege in the DC universe, with more on that in a little bit. And Devil's Triangle at the front of the park.
And with our new Scare Zones that we added last year, Plaza de la Muerte, Underworlds of Oz, and Grimlow Ridge were actually back due to popular demand. They were, Underworlds of Oz was actually our most popular Scare Zone last year. So thank you guys for writing in. Thank you for blogging. Thank you, Paul, just for honestly.
So I know we're here mostly for Fright Fest, right? But I do want to take a few minutes because we're doing some massive expansion to the Oktoberfest and Tricks and Treats events here at the park as well. So Oktoberfest taking place in the back of the park, kind of near the Gold Rusher area. You're going to see a ton of enhancements to that and a lot of live entertainment brought into that event as well. So both of these events are going to have live music as a major part of the offerings that we have this year. So get there early, you're going to see some really cool stuff. Tricks and Treats, we're doing a lot of investment on the scenic side. We're doing trick or treat trails, again, live music in Bugs Bunny World for this event as well. And a couple of new additions to that.
So those of you who are familiar with our, what's called Tricks and Treats, our daytime family event, we introduced a couple years ago Willoughby the Bat. He is our very first in-house design character that we've ever produced since the Trolls. Literally since the 70s.
Now what I'm sure y'all are really interested in hearing about from us this year, our new for 2025 stuff. So again, what Mark was talking about, our developmental process and how things take a lot of time to go through, get through and really get fleshed out and make sure that we're really dialed in on that. Almost all of our offerings this year have been in the works for quite a few years. Being returning shows and a brand new maze that's going to tell a whole new story for you guys this year. So starting off with merchandise, of course. All right. I'm actually super excited to talk about this. Yeah, no, I said all things about the mazes, right? I'll get there. It costs money to make mazes, guys. Come on, we gotta make some real. So you'll notice in the top left the interactive lantern activations that originated at our brother and sister park now, our step brother and sister park maybe, but Knott's Berry Farm is expanding to the Six Flags chain in general. So you come to Magic Mountain and buy a lantern at Magic Mountain. We're going to have a bunch of interactive activations. You're going to be able to activate scenes on the Sky Tower. There's going to be things that happen throughout the park. Every scare zone has customized interactive elements. And that lantern, once you buy it here, you can take it down to Knott's Berry Farm. That's why I said buy it here. And take it down to Knott's Berry Farm. Sorry, Knott's guys. I know.
We love you.
You can get me back. So buy it here. Once again, take it to Knott's Berry Farm, and it'll work over there for all their interactive elements as well. So and for those of you who do a little bit even more traveling, other parks in the Six Flags chain are also going to be offering these interactive elements, and those things will be cross-platform to all those. So in addition to that, like I said earlier, we listen to you guys, right? You guys talk a lot. You know, we hear your comments. We see it through our guest service responses. We see it online. We see it on blogs. We see it everywhere. We've been working with our retail team pretty hard on that this year. There's Reign of Blood, and I'll turn it over to Mark to give us some more detail about that.
Yes, we are very excited. So those of you that have been with us for a while, Nightmares has been with us for over 10 years. It was the very first 3D scare zone, Chromadepth 3D Blacklight Reactive Scare Zone, and it's time for a new chapter. So we are super excited about this. We are redesigning the whole area. It's going to have the most scenic this area has ever seen, and we're working with a lot of great companies to produce these as well for us. So you can see some of the new characters. We actually have the Mad Hatter over at our booth, so after the presentation, come on down, take pictures with him and our Queen of Hearts as well. But Nightmares Reign of Blood is a story based off of Wonderland, obviously, and the evil queen herself. She has finally won. She has taken over Wonderland, turned all of the inhabitants either part of her army, or there is also a renegade group of individuals that are going to actually try to communicate with you and try to get your help to take over. There is Alice as well, and she has been trapped in Wonderland for a very, very long time. So we are super excited about that. And then you can see some of the characters, including the White Rabbit, who is on jumping stilts. We have the Cheshire Werecat as well. We have a lot of cast members, our characters, excuse me, a part of this new story. And then those two pieces that you see, the concept art, that is actually their 8 feet tall chess pieces. We also have some really cool stuff that we're gonna keep a secret though. We want you to come and experience and see it for yourself. A lot of photo opportunities, but also a lot of great interactions with our new cast. And once again, shout out to Kim and our team down there. They are custom making every single costume for this area, and they are so unique and so creative, and we're very excited. It has a whimsical yet a little horrific taste to it. So yeah, that's Nightmares Reign of Blood.
The underground section of the park, we got a lot of underworlds, undergrounds.
Yeah, a lot of things.
The underground section of the park, replacing the Dead Zone. And this is a 1950s rockabilly themed scare zone, and I'll let Mark talk a little bit more detail about that as well.
Once again, we heard you guys, and we heard you loud and clear, especially about Scream Break. We love Scream Break, and I'm very proud to say that we are going to be taking some of the most popular elements of Scream Break and integrating it into Fright Fest, and this is the first. So that lovely pop art that you guys all love with Scream Break makeup, that's coming back in a new style. So the whole point of this is that you're going to be part of this new experience to where you can interact similar to how Scream Break was with like Demon's Row and other areas, where you can interact with these new characters. And I'm very happy to say that there are greasers, there are the red ladies, we have the bats, we have the bad guys or the demons, we have other characters, supporting characters as well. There is an abominable snowman who is very irate, an ice cream salesman, and that's what you see in his ice cream shop because the demons actually melted his ice cream. So he's very irate. We also have some unique characters as well, and they're all based off of classic monsters. So zombies, werewolves, Gil S-Men characters and stuff like that. We're very stoked. And the whole area comes to life in this all-new drive-in theater called Thunderbolt Alley. We'll also have some great new scenic, and then you guys can see Larry there. He's our demon that we've had for many, many years. And he's become a greaser, and yeah, we're excited. What's going on backstage?
Alicia, get them under control. Oh my God.
Hi, Margot and Tequila. So, those of you that don't remember, or maybe hopefully you do remember, depends on how much you drank.
We gotta remember.
This is Margarita and Miss Tequila Sunrise.
It's so good to make a lady run.
We'll turn on their mics.
That's our buddy over there. Hi, buddy! I gave him some of my drink. He's gonna be out in a few minutes.
I am really gonna have to talk to Alicia about this. This is just unacceptable to crash the party like this. This is our show. I know we're talking. You have a show.
It's not
but
party.
We hardly even think.
Wait, go! Oh, wait, sorry. Do my ears deceive me? I have a show.
Well, I wanted to do this with a good word here. So this is an all-new, high-energy, very vibrant, very drag-inspired experience that we are producing this year. It will take over Invasion in the Full Throttle Zone. Margot gets a club, I guess, and a show as well.
So far, so good.
Alicia, grab them, please.
Alicia, lock them away. They cannot come out here again.
Come on, damn puppy, I don't want to wait.
Once again, guys, you can say hello to them at the booth today as well. Only today, so get your pictures with Margot and Tequila.
Very
So
excited.
we are very proud. We are already in rehearsals and production on this new awesome experience. The team is literally leading it. They are choreographing. They are, let's call it, doing everything to make sure that what you saw last year is this year is going to be a continuation of what you saw. The story is going to progress, and once again, it's story driven. And our amazing captains and stuff, we are so proud of them. Since we started creating the Slider show many years ago now, I can't remember, to be honest with you. But we are letting them have creative freedom on some aspects on everything, and we cannot wait for you guys to see this show. Once again, it will be in DC Universe. It will be a little bit earlier, just so you guys are aware, so that everyone can enjoy it and experience it. But we are so excited for you guys to see this high energy, once again, greatly choreographed Slider experience, and we're just stoked about it, right?
Is in the DC Universe. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce you to Carnage, the original clown. So what we are doing is taking you back to the early 90s when the city of Green Willow was taken over by the clowns of City Under Siege. That's right, the DC Universe is being rebranded in that way. The park, the Scare Zone is still called City Under Siege, but wanted to give it an identity, give it a backstory this year. So you'll enter the town of Green Willow, where you're gonna see all the chaos that's ensued on the night of the Centennial celebration for that city. The night that Carnage and his disciples struck and took over and put the city literally under siege. So as you go through this maze, you're going to go to the outskirts of town where you're going to enter the
Origin story, because we want you to be a clown, hopefully. All right? And then the scenic, once again, is going to be very beautiful, and we're really excited. Beautiful in the bad way, actually, sorry. But we're really stoked about this one. It's the first time that we are able to integrate, obviously, the attraction, the Scare Zone, and possibly, well, I'm just going to say it, if you don't mind, the opening ceremony of the evening. And Carnage is not just in the maze, he's going to be out with you as well in the city. So you get to meet him and interact with him. So we're really excited for that.
Yeah, and you know, like Bork said, if you don't take that mark and join the clowns, you may have some trouble with Carnage in the middle of City Under Siege. So Yeah, Mark mentioned we're working with a lot of great people on this maze. We're doing some things inside this maze that we've never done before. Doing some stunt rigging stuff. We're doing a lot of projection effects and things like that in here that are things that are just going to really up the production value of this maze. So we're very excited to tell the story of one of our most popular scare zones and one of our most popular attractions throughout the run of Fright Fest, and really give that backstory and what it deserves there. So, like I said, expect this going forward. Story-driven experiences at Fright Fest is what we are aiming for, and this has a really, really fun one that we're very excited about. So,
Excuse you?
September 19th, September 19th, Friday, Saturday, Sunday that week, Friday, Saturday, Sunday the week after, and then Thursday through Sunday all through October. Fright Fest starts at 7 p.m., but your admission ticket gets you into the park just as the years prior. And I'm excited to announce this year that we are also offering an all-season maze wristband. So take a look for that. It's available on the website now, so you'll be able to buy that, come night after night and experience all these new things. And yeah, we're excited to have you guys, and that is it for Fright Fest 2025.
Yeah, thank you guys so much. And once again, like it says on the screen, we are beginning a new era, okay?